Hi everyone, welcome to the social science class. So this is the one more session of social science class. In this class I am going to teach you or start this class with a new unit, that is unit 5. The name of the unit is the culture of the Vedic period. So in the previous class you learnt about the different civilizations and their culture and where they flourished. About that we have learnt. So in the end of the session, that was Harappan civilization, I told you why Harappan civilization declined, because due to various reasons like regular floods and also overburning of the wood and diseases. One more reason, Aryans attacked on the Harappans. So here these Aryan civilization, Aryan's culture, that is nothing but Vedic culture. The period of Aryan's culture is called Vedic culture. So with the arrival of Aryans, originally these Aryans are from the Central Asia. They have come from the Central Asia. After the emerging of the Aryans, a new culture started, that is only called Vedic culture. Here this Vedic culture or Aryan race started in the plains of Saraswati river. In the plains of Saraswati river, later on the plains of in the plains of Ganga rivers. They moved to in the plains of Ganga rivers afterwards. Beginning it starts in the Saraswati river plains. Here Veda means, here we can see the Vedic period. Here Veda word we can observe. Veda means knowledge. Veda is the resemblance of knowledge. Here total there are 4 Vedas are there. They are Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Sama Veda, Atharvana Veda. These are the 4 Vedas. Among these, Rig Veda is the very oldest Veda. It is very earlier Veda and it is very ancient Veda among all. And these all Vedas are written in Sanskrit language. Actually these Vedas were in the form of oral, means for thousands of years these Vedas were in the oral form, not in the written form. These were in the only oral form. In this we can make 2 groups, this 4 Vedas. So the period of Rig Vedic period, that is called pre-Vedic period, and remaining 3 Vedas period are called post-Vedic period. So like this we are going to study in 2 periods, pre-Vedic period and post-Vedic period. And these 4 Vedas related to literature, what were formed during that period. Means these 4 Vedas shows the culture and literature during the Vedic period, and these Vedas are the only source to understand the Aryan's culture or this Vedic culture. These are only source to learn or to know about the Vedic period or this Aryan's race. So this is about the introduction of the Vedic period. So firstly I told you Rig Veda period, it is called pre-Vedic period, and it takes more part, it covers more part of the Vedic period. And remaining 3 Vedas, this period is called post-Vedic period. Firstly we are going to know about the pre-Vedic period. So here in the pre-Vedic period we are going to know about the social life of the people, political life, economic life and religious life. About this we are going to learn in the pre-Vedic period. So here firstly social life. So in the social life of the Vedic period, family was the basic unit, and in the family father is the head of the family, and there was a one more joint family system was there. Today also we can see, but very few joint families present days we can observe, but in the Vedic period only joint family system was there. For the family father was the head, even now also we can see father is the head. And here the prisoners of the war, they used to call dasyas or dasyus. Dasas or dasyus andre prisoners of the war, ವಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆರೆಯಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸೆರೆಯಾಳುಗಳನ್ನು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ದಾಸರು ಅಥವಾ ದಾಸಿಗಳು ಅಂತ ಅವರು ಕರಿತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೀಸ್ ದಾಸ್ಯಾಸ್ ಆರ್ ದಾಸ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆರ್ ಟ್ರೀಟೆಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಸ್ಲೇವ್ಸ್, ಅಂದರೆ ಗುಲಾಮರ ಥರ ಅವರನ್ನು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸಗಳಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಬಳಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದ ಆರ್ಯನ್ಸ್ ರೇಸ್ they were known of two drinks, those were called liquors, those are soma and sura. This is about the social life of the this Vedic period, that is pre-Vedic period. Next is the women position. What was the position of women during the pre-Vedic period? So in the women held a very good position, respectable position in the society, and she even can practice or participate in the political institutions. Also she can learn the Vedas. She had the permission to learn the Vedas. She had a freedom to learn Vedas, and she was participating in the political institutions. And widow marriage was in practice. ಸೊ ವಿಧವೆಯರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಮದುವೆ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪದ್ಧತಿ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇತ್ತು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಹಿಯರ್ ದೇರ್ ವಾಸ್ ನೋ ಸತಿ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಆರ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್, ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಸತಿ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ವರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದ ಪ್ರೀ ವೇದಿಕ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೇಜರ್ಲಿ ದೇರ್ ವರ್ ಮೆನಿ ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್ಸ್ ವರ್ ದೇರ್, ವಿಮೆನ್ ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ವಿದ್ವಾಂಸರು, ಸ್ತ್ರೀ ವಿದ್ವಾಂಸರು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಆ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ದ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಟು ಲರ್ನ್ ದ ವೇದಾಸ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇ ವರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್. ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ women also can learn the Vedas. The major important scholars during the pre-Vedic period, those are Ghosha, Apala, Lopamutra, Indrani and Vishwavara. These were the some of the scholars during the pre-Vedic period. So this is about the women position during the pre-Vedic period. Next is economic life. Here in this pre-Vedic period, rearing animals and agriculture, these were the major occupation of the people. Rearing animals andre ದನಗಳನ್ನು ಸಾಕೋದು ಮತ್ತು agriculture. These were the two major occupations of the Aryans race, and they used to grow many cereals. Cereals ಅಂದರೆ ದವಸ ಧಾನ್ಯಗಳನ್ನ ಬೆಳೀತಾ ಇದ್ರು. And also they used to use for food barley, fish, rice, meat. These were the major food they used to eat. Here they were using mainly iron. Along with iron, some other metals also they were using during the pre-Vedic period. Along with these, there were some other occupations like weaving, ಅಂದರೆ ನೇಯೋದು, ಕಾಟನ್ ವೇವಿಂಗ್, ಉಲ್ಲನ್ ವೇವಿಂಗ್, ಕಾಟನ್ ಬಟ್ಟೆಗಳನ್ನು ನೇಯೋದು, ಉಲ್ಲನ್ ಬಟ್ಟೆಗಳನ್ನು ನೇಯೋದು. ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್, ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೀಸ್ಟ್ಹುಡ್. ಪ್ರೀಸ್ಟ್ಹುಡ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಪೌರೋಹಿತ್ಯ, ಇದು ಕೂಡ one of the these also some of the occupations people used to follow. Along with this, carpenter, porter, blacksmith and weavers, these are the major occupations. Along with the other occupation, these also some of the professions people used to follow. And here people were allowed to choose their own occupation. In the pre-Vedic period, people had the freedom to do any work. There were no conditioned or there were no restrictions to do any work. They can choose their own occupation which they can feel easy. And this is about the economic life of the pre-Vedic period. Next, move on to the another topic, that is political life. Here in the political life, the chief of the Aryan, main head of the Aryan or king of the Aryan is to call Rajan. And kingship was not hereditary. ಅಂದರೆ ಅದು ವಂಶ ಪಾರಂಪರ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಬಂದಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದರೆ ಮೊದಲು ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ರಾಜ ಆದ ಅಂದರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಆತನ ನಂತರ ಆತನ ಮಗನೇ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಆತನ ನಂತರ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಆತನ ಮಗನೇ ರಾಜ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೂಲ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕಿಂಗ್ಶಿಪ್ ವಾಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹೆರಿಡೇಟರಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ ರಾಜನ್, he was not a director. Director means all the decision he used to take. Director ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ತನ್ನಷ್ಟು ತಾನೇ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು. The king, if he take all decisions on himself or only a decision is based on only on his decision, that is director. Here king was not a Rajan was not a director. He was not taking all the decisions on his own. He had the group of people under him. Those were Sabha, Samiti and Vidata. These were the group of elders. He used to take the suggestion of these group of elders and he was giving the judgment. For any case, he used to give the judgment by taking the decision of these elders group. So that it is called, he was not a director. But first he used to discuss with these elders group, then he was taking the judgment, he was giving the judgment in the court. And majorly the work of Rajan, what was his duty? He used to fight with the enemies. He used to fight in the battlefield. ಅಂದರೆ ಅವರು ವಾರ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಬ್ಯಾಟಲ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಯುದ್ಧ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಲೈಫ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ವೆಲ್ತ್. ಜನರನ್ನು ಕಾಪಾಡೋದು, ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಸಂಪತ್ತನ್ನು ಕಾಪಾಡೋದು ಮೇನ್ ವರ್ಕ್. ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದಿಸ್ he had the one more work, that is he has to ensure the safety of cows. Rajan has to ensure the safety of cows because they feel that cows are the wealth for them. Because of cows only they have done many battles. To gain the cows they have done many battles. So they felt that cows are the main wealth. So that it is also one of the duty of Rajan to protect the cows along with the people. So this is about the political life of the pre-Vedic period. Next is last point of the pre-Vedic period, that is religious life. Here in the Aryans period, Aryans time, pre-Vedic period or Aryans race, they worshipped gods like Indra, Surya, Soma, Mitra, Yama, Ashwini. Like this they worshipped different gods. And they worshipped gods through the rituals like yagnas. ಅಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರದ್ದೇ ಆದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಆಚರಣೆಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ದೇವರನ್ನು ಅವರು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ದೇವರ ಪೂಜೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಲೈಕ್ ಯಜ್ಞ ಮತ್ತು ಯಾಗಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋದ್ರ ಮೂಲಕ ದೇರ್ ಓನ್ ರಿಚುವಲ್ ದೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಫಾಲೋ ಟು ವರ್ಷಿಪ್ ದ ಗಾಡ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ರಿಗ್ವೇದ ದೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಸ್ಲೋಗನ್, there is a line, that is there is only one truth. ಪೀಪಲ್ ಪರ್ಸೀವ್ ಇಟ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ಲಿ. ಅಂದರೆ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಲ್ಲಿರೋದು ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಸತ್ಯ, ಅದನ್ನು ಜನರು ತಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟಾಗಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತಾರೆ. ದೇ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಇಟ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ಲಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲೆಟ್ ದ noble thoughts come from all the corners of the world. In Veda they told that let the noble thoughts ಒಳ್ಳೊಳ್ಳೆ ಥಾಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದ ಎಲ್ಲ ದಿಕ್ಕಿನಿಂದನೂ ಬರಲಿ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಅದನ್ನು ವೇದಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವರು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದರು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲೈನ್, ದ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಇನ್ ದ ವೇದಾಸ್, ಇನ್ ದ ರಿಗ್ವೇದ. So this is about the life of the pre-Vedic period. So in the next class let's learn about the post-Vedic period.